Time now for sid-six-zero. This is where I get 60 seconds to talk about sports and stuff. Start the clock, please. Here's what's on my mind this morning. Some of the most enjoyable moments I've had covering sports in this city took place in 2015, 2016. The Toronto Blue Jays, what a fun team. Donaldson, Batista, Kawasaki, good times. Back-to-back playoff appearances. How long does this music track go for? I don't know. Toronto was abuzz with excitement. But in my humble opinion, those teams don't go to the playoffs were it not for catcher Russell Martin. The native of East York signed a 5-year, $82 million deal in 2014. That was big money for the Jays back then. What he gave back to the organization was invaluable. He was a steady hand, a true leader, and a guy who took his craft seriously. He was arguably the straw that stirred the drink for those teams, and the guys in the clubhouse certainly knew it. This past weekend, Martin announced his retirement from baseball at the age of 39. What's next for Russ? Some downtime? Maybe he'll get back in the game? I hope he does. He's a leader. Every team in baseball needs one. Shai Davidi, a true leader at Sportsnet, joining us this morning. Russell Martin's legacy with the Jays. Shai, I was a big fan. He was fantastic. In your opinion, what was it?
I think the way you put it was really important. This is the straw that stirred the drink during those 2 years. In a lot of ways, he was sort of the bedrock of that team because he provided a lot of the guts. You know, I think the Josh Donaldson and Jose Batista, Edwin Encarnacion did a lot of the impact, but he was really a lot of the steely determination of that club. Really helped push the pitchers to the next level. There was a little bit of comfort dealing with him. And the fact that he brought in expectation to the team. You know, they hadn't been in the postseason in so long. He was a regular in the playoffs. He was there no matter which team he was on. They got there. And he expected to get to the playoffs his first 2 years, got him there. He was a big part of everything that happened with that club.
Shai, when he left, I kept saying to myself, how are the Jays going to replace this in their catching spot? And you look at the team now. Jays have won 7 straight after last night against the White Sox. Danny Jansen has 7 homers in his first 16 games. No Jays catcher's ever done that. Alejandro Kirk plays like he's 6'8". Gabriel Moreno is in AAA. He's the next one. How do the Jays do catching good like this?
You know what? There's sort of a running joke around the Jays. They're always like catcher of the future. Whoever gets that mantra, you know, it doesn't end up becoming the catcher of the future. Something happens, course of his career changes, and it doesn't end up well. But, you know, Danny Jansen, through some ups and downs, has really found himself at the plate. He's become a tremendous defender, tremendous game caller, tremendous leader on the field. And that has worked out really well. Alejandro Kirk continues to just defy expectations, and whatever you think that he is, he ends up becoming better. And Moreno could end up becoming the best of the three. And there's actually some similarities between him and Russ Martin in terms of how athletic they are behind the plate, the way they're able to move, the type of mobility they have behind the plate. And Moreno has a higher offensive upside than both Kirk and Jansen. So the Jays have found themselves in a very enviable position right now at a time when offense behind the plate across the majors is really down.
Jays are going for another sweep this afternoon. FYI, it's a 3:07 start time at Rogers Center. You can see that on Sportsnet 1, White Sox and Jays. We got about 30 seconds shy. They've won 7 straight. They're the hottest team in baseball, 9 games above 500. You kind of had the feeling once the bats woke up, things would be all right, right?
Yeah, and they basically needed all of this to start coming together. And I think what you're seeing now is some of the, some of the offense just doing what it's supposed to do. And the fact that it's, finally performing, the bullpen continues to hold up. The starting pitching has been good, although we may need a few more innings from them given the load the bullpen has been on. A lot of pieces have come together, and Blue Jays are sort of playing at their peak right now.
Shai Davidi of Sportsnet. Jays again this afternoon, 3 o'clock, Sportsnet 1. Appreciate you, man. Take care.
Have a great day.
One of the best baseball reporters in the business, Shai Davidi. We're lucky to have him here on BT. We're going to take a break.